Hey guys, welcome to Pentest Skills. So in this tutorial, we will be discussing about different attack surfaces which a mobile application faces. Okay, so the first one is application level exploit. So whatever the exploits we write for exploiting an APK that comes into application level exploit. And second is the kernel level exploit where we write any exploits in the metasploit framework and we then send it back to the Android device exploiting its kernel level vulnerabilities. Social engineering is normally the phishing attack which we trick a user to exploit any Android device. And the misconfiguration includes the improperly security configuration implemented in an Android device which leads to exploit of Android device. Now the next part is secure software development lifecycle. So basically it includes three parts, but we will be focusing on two parts, which is static analysis and dynamic analysis. Static analysis is basically looking for the vulnerabilities in the data at rest, by reverse engineering, or if the data is any stored in the device. Dynamic analysis is basically data in transit, where there is any man in the middle attack, or if some data is transferring from device to the server and we are manipulating the data to create some attack, that will come in the dynamic analysis. Now client side threats are the same which I discussed previous. Data at rest, which is static analysis, or the data stored in the Android device locally or in the APK locally, like sensitive credentials are hard coded and all. Data in transit, the same like man in the middle attack, where an attacker is able to intercept the data transferring between Android device and the target server, and he is able to manipulate or oversee the data like credentials going in the plain text or manipulation with the session keys. Vulnerability is code is basically when the app is not designed securely and there are vulnerabilities like SQL injection, cross-site scripting, and other vulnerabilities which are totally related to code or not following best practices while developing an APK or IPA. Now the backend threats are authentication and authorization. That means if there is no proper authentication and an attacker is able to log in the victim's machine or victim's APK, as there is no proper authentication implemented. Authorization is when there is no proper right assigned to any user. That means even a normal user can access the admin rights, then the authorization issue comes into picture. Session management is when uh, any attacker can intercept mobile device traffic and use the session ID to transfer session between one to another. That means if a user is login, then he is having a session ID A and B is able to log in with the session ID A, then there is a session management issue. Or even if the user logs out, the session ID does not expire. So in that case, any attacker can use that particular session ID to log in the behalf of user. Input validation. So basically when there is no proper input validation in an application, so it will lead to rather cross-site scripting attack or redirection of the vulnerabilities, redirection of user to another website. So that's how input validation comes into picture. Improper error handling. That means if any application is not sanitizing the input variables and it is leading to disclosure of some path or results, stack trace errors which can be further exploited. Weak cryptography is basically there is no proper ciphers or SSL protocol implemented which can lead to cryptographic vulnerabilities. Attack is database is nothing but exploiting SQL injection. Now you can see here there are OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities which every security professional refer as a basic standard for assessment of any mobile devices. So this is OWASP mobile top 10. I believe this is 2017, where there are various vulnerabilities mentioned here, like improper platform users, like the sensitive APKs or IPAs are not supposed to be installed on the rooted device or jailbroken device. So that will come as one of the example for improper platform users. In secure data storage, that means there is no proper right assigned on the database, and even a normal user can manipulate with the DB or login in the DB. Insecure communication is when SSL is not properly implemented, and it is going in the data is going in the plain text. So this is how there are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 OWASP mobile level top 10 vulnerabilities. So that you can refer to OWASP site and have a depth detail on that. Since this tutorial is totally practical hands-on, so we will be dealing with mostly practical hands-on. It's just a high level of the vulnerabilities which I have discussed here. Thanks for watching. Let's meet in the another video to exploit some of these vulnerabilities.